Hello, students. So today you're going to be doing a seasons model activity. By Friday, these models need to be finished. So Thursday at midnight, you'll submit them through Google Classroom, your model, and I'll tell you more about that on Thursday, how you plan on submitting those. But um, you'll be making a model of the seasons to try to explain some different observations that we would have. And so to find this activity, you'll go to classwork, scroll down past semester one assessments, go to seasons model, click on that. And then here's just kind of a quick overview of what's going on. Click on seasons model and it'll pull up this document. And so on this, you have, oops, wrong way, some different questions. And so that's getting real close. So you have just kind of a general overview of what a model will do, a scientific model, what that needs to do. And here are some prompts. So before you start actually making your model, there are 5 questions that we would like you to consider. You're going to write down your observations. So for instance, what type of weather and temperatures occur in Iowa throughout the year. You're going to write down, kind of like what we had during our discussion today, some of your observations of the type of weather and temperatures that occur in Iowa throughout the year. And to really make sure that we get a thorough model that is specific and precise, we want to make sure that we are really taking a lot of observations, and then you're going to write an explanation. So why do you think this is happening? And so your observations, as you go through these 5 prompts, are going to inform your explanation for each of these 5 questions. And then when you start making your model, you're going to look back up at these explanations, and you need to come up with a model that includes all 5 of these explanations here. So remember, a model, it needs to explain observations. It has to predict future observations. So for instance, if like in the winter we get snow, but your model doesn't predict that we would get snow in the winter, like it predicts that we'd have 70-degree weather in the winter, then it's probably not the best model available to it. Excuse me, available to us. And then lastly, it has to be realistic. Um, there's this thing called Occam's razor, where it says that the simplest solution is usually the right solution, and so in nature things tend to be very um, not specific. What's the word I'm looking for? Simple. They tend to be very simple, and so the more simple your model is, if it explains these 5 things, it's probably a fairly decent model. And so once you get through all 5 of these things, you'll have today and tomorrow, Thursday, to complete your model. But by the end of today, you should have all 5 of these prompts answered with your observations as well as your explanation of each. And you should probably have a draft of what your model might look like or what it might do. It could be a diagram, a drawing, a sketch, a story, or an equation. Um, and then you can create it in the space below. So like if you want to just continue on to the next page, you can do that. Or you can create it as a separate thing and submit it with this assignment. So some people might do a drawing, like a Google drawing. You can do that. You might want to code something, whatever um, is is your jam. You can do that here. So it's kind of up to you. These will be due by Thursday at midnight, and then Friday during the day we will, as a class, look at all these models and try to narrow down which one or which of these models seems to be most correct uh, based off our observations. And so that's what we're planning on doing. So if you have questions, send me an email, and I'd be happy to help you out. I will be in the Google Meet all day tomorrow, so that's where you can find me. Have a great day. Bye.